Hi guys, I got some kinesthetic vocabulary information for you that we're going to use in our class this year for quite a few of the units. And what kinesthetic vocabulary is that it's brain-based strategy to help you to remember concepts and in particular vocabulary. There's a lot of new vocabulary in science class and most of my students don't go home talking about endoplasmic reticulum and valence electrons. So the vocabulary can really seem overwhelming at times. But I want you to try this strategy and feel free to come up with your own ideas to help you remember those concepts in that vocabulary. A couple things you need to remember when doing kinesthetic vocabulary is you've got to buy into it. You've got to believe that it's going to work for you. And what that looks like is that when we're making the hand gestures and the motions, you've got to do them and do them with purpose. In addition, the words and the phrases that go along, that vocabulary that you need to learn, you need to make sure you say it with emotion, whether it's giggly or whether it's angry or whatever emotion you choose, say it with emotion. This goes back to science. Most of your fondest memories probably have a strong emotional attachment to them, whether it was your first best surprise you ever had, or maybe when your dog died, or when you got that brand new bike. So just like those strong emotions you tend to remember, if you can add some emotional attachment to this kinesthetic vocabulary, you will also remember it better. So even try a little bit of fun and a little bit of silliness will help you remember all these new vocab words. So I hope you give it a try. Okay guys, here we go. We're going to start off easy with some ways to remember moon phases. There's only 4 of them that I'm going to make you responsible for, and so I hope this helps you out. I'm going to run through it one time, I'm going to explain my different hand gestures, and then I'm going to run through it 2 more times so you can practice. Feel free to come back to the video anytime you need to kind of get a refresher, remind yourself, or maybe even say it along with me. Also, you can teach these to little brothers, sisters, show your parents, grandparents, anyone who will listen and share the knowledge of science. That'd be great. First thing we're going to do are the moon phases. Here we go. New moon, first quarter. Full moon, third quarter. Back to new moon, first quarter. Full moon, third quarter. So here's the explanation. We always tend to start off with the new moon, and the new moon we can't see. It's out during the day, and so we're just going to cover up our eyes and say, new moon, because we can't see the moon. Don't be peeking. Second moon phase is the first quarter. Now when I do first quarter, I'm using my right hand, because in the first quarter moon, the way it looks, it appears that the light is on the right. Light on the right is first quarter. We're also using the number 1 because it's the first quarter. So the light appears to be on the right side of our body at first quarter. Next we've got full moon. And the reason we put our hands on the side of our face for full moon is we can see all that surface of the lip part of the moon. All of that side that's facing the sun, we've got full moon. So we go from first quarter to full moon. Next we've got third quarter. For the third quarter moon, I'm going to hold up a 3. You can hold up whatever kind of 3 you want. For the third quarter moon, we've got light on the left. So we're going to use our left hand and go third quarter. Also notice my hands will move when I say it. Third quarter. I'm saying it with purpose. And like I mean it and like I want to remember it. And then we go back to new moon. And that's it. So let's see if we can run through a couple more times. We're going to run through it maybe 2 or 3. Here we go. New moon, first quarter. Full moon, third quarter. New moon, first quarter. Full moon, third quarter. And just a little side note, if you want to make it slightly silly, again, talked about that emotion, bringing emotion into it. Some of my students have changed and modified this in the past. They'll go first quarter, full moon, and they'll slap their hip, and then they'll go third quarter. So if you want, you can also add that little piece of variation to it. But feel free to make it your own to try and help you remember those major moon phases. Thanks.